Welcome, Capricorn. I'm so glad you've joined me today for this special tarot reading for the final week of April. Let me shuffle the cards and tune into the energies surrounding you during this time. I'm feeling a strong, transformative energy as I prepare this reading for you, Capricorn. The cosmic forces are particularly potent as we approach the end of this month, and I sense that significant shifts are on the horizon for you. The stars are aligning in ways that will challenge and support you simultaneously. There's a palpable electricity in the air around your sign right now, as if the universe is preparing to reveal something important. Let's see what the cards reveal about the path that lies ahead. The Hermit, your current energy. The Hermit appears in your reading. This card speaks to your natural inclination for introspection, dear Capricorn. During this final week of April, you'll find yourself drawn to moments of solitude and deep reflection. There's wisdom to be gained from looking inward. A revelation about your life path may emerge when you create space for quiet contemplation. Don't rush this process. The insights that surface now will guide important decisions in the coming months. The Hermit also suggests that you may be seeking answers to questions that have long lingered in your mind. Trust that the universe will illuminate what needs to be seen when the time is right. This period of withdrawal isn't about isolation, but about connecting with your inner wisdom. The lantern the Hermit carries represents the light of truth that comes from within. For you, Capricorn, this light may reveal aspects of yourself that have remained hidden, even from your own awareness. As Saturn continues to influence your sign, this period of introspection takes on additional significance. You're being called to examine the foundations upon which you've built your life. Are your current structures supporting your true purpose? The Hermit invites you to question everything with compassion and curiosity. This isn't about harsh self-judgment, but about honest assessment that leads to authentic growth. I notice that the Hermit stands at the peak of a mountain in this card, a fitting image for you, Capricorn, as you're symbolized by the mountain goat steadily climbing to great heights. This suggests that your current introspective period represents a kind of summit, a vantage point from which you can survey all that you've accomplished and all that lies ahead. From this perspective, patterns that were previously obscured may suddenly become clear. The Hermit's staff represents support and stability during this journey inward. You may find that certain spiritual practices or philosophical frameworks provide similar support as you navigate these waters of self-discovery. Whether through meditation, journaling, or simply allowing yourself moments of quiet reflection throughout your day, creating space for inner listening will yield profound insights. The stars during this final week of April particularly support this inward journey. With Mercury forming a harmonious aspect to your ruling planet Saturn, your thinking becomes more structured and disciplined. This is an excellent time for deep study or systematic exploration of topics that interest you. Ideas that come to you now will have practical applications in the months ahead. Six of Wands, what's coming forward? Interesting. The Six of Wands crosses your path. After your period of reflection, recognition awaits you. A project you've been working on diligently behind the scenes is about to receive the attention it deserves. This could come in the form of praise from colleagues, a promotion, or simply the satisfaction of knowing you've overcome significant obstacles. The universe is validating your persistent efforts, Capricorn. The Six of Wands carries the energy of victory after struggle, suggesting that your hard work through the winter months is finally bearing fruit. Allow yourself to receive this recognition gracefully. It's been earned through your consistent dedication and unwavering focus. This acknowledgement may open doors you hadn't previously considered. I'm seeing that this recognition might come from an unexpected source, perhaps someone who has been observing your work from afar. There's a quality of public acknowledgement to this card, suggesting that your contributions won't go unnoticed by the wider community. This moment of triumph, while gratifying, also brings new responsibilities. As others begin to look to you for guidance, you'll need to balance your natural modesty with the confidence to step into a more visible role. The laurel wreath of the Six of Wands signifies not just achievement, but also the responsibility that comes with it. You may find yourself in a position to mentor others or to share your knowledge in ways that elevate those around you. This aligns beautifully with your Capricorn tendency to build lasting structures that benefit not just yourself, but the collective. The white horse in this card symbolizes purity of purpose and clarity of vision. Your success comes not just from hard work, but from alignment with your authentic values. There's a sense that what you're being recognized for now is work that truly matters, not just to you, but to a wider community. This recognition feels like a confirmation that you're on the right path. I also notice that the rider in the Six of Wands is surrounded by others who share in the celebration. This suggests that your personal triumph will have ripple effects, creating opportunities for collaboration and mutual support. Don't be surprised if your success creates a platform for others to showcase their own talents and contributions. The number 6 in tarot represents harmony and balance after change. This card appears in your reading as a promise that the current period of introspection and potential disruption will lead to a new equilibrium, one that more accurately reflects your true worth and contribution. The recognition coming your way isn't just about external validation, but about establishing a more harmonious relationship between your inner values and your outer expression. The Tower, your challenge. The Tower appears as your challenge. This is quite significant. While your disciplined nature typically prefers stability, unexpected changes are approaching. A sudden shift in circumstances might initially feel disruptive, but this upheaval is necessary for your growth. Remember that when structures fall, they make way for stronger foundations. Your adaptability will be tested, but your practical nature will help you navigate these changes with grace. The Tower often represents the collapse of false securities or beliefs that no longer serve us. What once seemed solid may be revealed as fragile, forcing you to rebuild on more authentic terms. Though potentially jarring, this energy clears the path for genuine progress. I sense that this Tower moment may relate to a core belief or assumption you've held about your professional path or a key relationship. The lightning strike of sudden awareness might initially feel destabilizing, but trust that this revelation comes at precisely the right moment in your journey. The universe rarely dismantles structures that are still serving our highest good. The Tower's appearance in your reading is actually a blessing in disguise, Capricorn. Your sign is known for building solid foundations, but occasionally we construct walls that limit rather than protect us. This card suggests that it's time to examine which structures in your life have become prisons rather than sanctuaries. The destruction it brings is selective, only that which needs transformation will be affected. As Pluto continues its dance with your sign, this Tower energy becomes even more significant. Pluto governs deep transformation, bringing to light what has been hidden in shadow. Together with the Tower, this suggests a powerful period of rebirth and renewal. What emerges from this process will be more aligned with your soul's true purpose, even if the transition feels momentarily disorienting. The figures falling from the Tower in this card represent outmoded aspects of identity or circumstance that no longer serve your highest good. Notice that they're falling, but not destroyed, suggesting that while change may feel dramatic, it doesn't erase the value of what came before. The experiences and knowledge you've gained up to this point will serve as building materials for what comes next. The crown flying off the top of the Tower symbolizes the removal of artificial or imposed authority. You may find yourself questioning power structures or hierarchies that you've previously accepted without question. This could apply to external authorities in your life or to internal beliefs about what you should be doing or who you should be becoming. The lightning bolt striking the Tower represents divine intervention, a moment of clarity that comes from beyond the rational mind. This suggests that the changes coming your way aren't random, but are aligned with your soul's evolution. Even if you can't immediately see the pattern or purpose, trust that these shifts are guiding you toward greater authenticity and fulfillment. Queen of Pentacles, your foundation. The Queen of Pentacles emerges as your foundation. This card reflects your nurturing yet practical approach to life. Your ability to create security and abundance serves you well during times of change. The Queen reminds you that your greatest strength lies in balancing material concerns with genuine care for those around you. As you move through this week's challenges, trust in your capacity to create stability even amid transformation. This Queen's energy is particularly resonant with your Earth sign nature, Capricorn. She represents your talents for resource management, practical magic, and creating comfort in your environment. Draw upon these skills as you navigate the shifting landscapes ahead. The Queen of Pentacles sits upon her throne in a lush garden, symbolizing the abundance that comes from patient cultivation. This imagery speaks directly to your Capricorn essence. You understand that true wealth comes from consistent attention and care. During this final week of April, your natural talent for nurturing growth while maintaining practical boundaries will serve as an anchor during times of change. I'm also noticing the pentacle the Queen holds, a symbol of material mastery and earthly wisdom. This suggests that your practical skills will be particularly valuable as you navigate the tower's transformative energy. You have an innate understanding of how to transform raw materials into useful resources, whether those materials are physical, emotional, or intellectual. This talent for alchemical transformation will be essential as you rebuild after any necessary dismantling. The Rabbit in the Queen of Pentacles card hints at fertility and abundance that multiplies naturally when properly tended. Your investments of time, energy, or resources are likely to yield unexpectedly bountiful returns during this period. Keep nurturing what matters most to you, even if external circumstances appear unstable. The rich colors of the Queen's robe, reds and greens, suggest a perfect balance between passion and growth, between dynamic action and patient nurturing. This balance will be essential as you navigate the final week of April. There will be moments that call for decisive action and others that require gentle nurturing. Your ability to discern which approach is needed in each moment will be one of your greatest strengths. The flowers at the Queen's feet represent the beauty that naturally blooms when we align our actions with the rhythms of nature. For you, Capricorn, this may translate to finding greater ease by working with, rather than against, the natural timing of events. Some things cannot be rushed, while others require immediate attention. The Queen of Pentacles' wisdom helps you distinguish between these situations. The mountains in the background of this card echo your own Capricorn symbol, reinforcing that this Queen's energy is deeply resonant with your essential nature. You are at your most powerful when you embrace both the steadfast mountain and the nurturing garden, the structure and the growth, the boundary and the abundance. This integrated approach will serve as your foundation during times of change. 3 of Cups, your outcome. For your outcome, we have the 3 of Cups. What a beautiful conclusion to this reading. After navigating periods of reflection and unexpected change, you'll find yourself celebrating with kindred spirits. New connections or deepened relationships bring joy and a sense of belonging. This card suggests that sharing your journey with trusted others will enhance your experience. Don't isolate yourself completely during challenging moments. Allow yourself to be supported and to share in collective happiness. The 3 of Cups reminds us that our individual journeys are enriched through community. A gathering of like-minded souls may provide not only emotional support, but also unexpected opportunities for collaboration and growth. The harmony this card represents feels especially sweet after the intensity of the tower's transformative energy. I'm seeing that these connections might form in unexpected places, perhaps through a new group, community project, or shared creative endeavor. The 3 figures dancing together in this card symbolize the joy that comes from authentic connection. For you, Capricorn, these relationships will offer more than just momentary pleasure. They'll provide a support network that helps you integrate the insights gained through both the hermit's solitude and the tower's transformative power. There's also a sense of abundance in this card. The overflowing cups suggest that when we share our gifts freely, there's always enough to go around. This runs counter to scarcity thinking that might have influenced some of your previous decisions. The 3 of Cups invites you to experience the paradoxical truth that generosity often leads to greater personal abundance. The circular dance of the three figures creates a container for transformation, a sacred space where change can be metabolized and integrated. This suggests that the community you connect with during this time won't just provide emotional support, but will actually help you process and make meaning of the changes you're experiencing. Look for people who can hold space for both your celebrations and your challenges. The raised cups in this card represent a toast to life itself, an acknowledgement that even amidst challenges, there is always something to celebrate. For you, Capricorn, this card appears as a reminder that joy isn't something to be postponed until all problems are solved. Rather, it's a resource that replenishes your spirit and strengthens your capacity to navigate difficulty. The flowing water from the cups symbolizes emotional connection and the sharing of feelings. While your earth sign nature might typically prioritize practical matters over emotional expression, this card suggests that allowing yourself to both give and receive emotional support will be particularly important during this time. Don't underestimate the power of simply being witnessed in your experience. The number 3 in tarot represents creative synthesis, the emergence of something new from the combination of two existing elements. In your case, this might manifest as innovative solutions that arise from collaborative thinking, or as new aspects of yourself that emerge through authentic connection with others. The 3 also represents the completion of a cycle, suggesting that the changes you're experiencing are bringing a particular chapter to its natural conclusion. Additional insights. An additional influence I'm sensing for you, Capricorn, is the Chariot card, which hovers at the edges of your reading. Though not directly in your spread, its energy seems to be approaching. This suggests that once you've weathered the changes of the Tower and embraced the celebrations of the Three of Cups, you'll find yourself ready to move forward with newfound determination and direction. The Chariot represents focused will and the integration of seemingly opposing forces. This aligns perfectly with your sign's natural talents for discipline and achievement. The Chariot's appearance indicates that by early May, you'll be synthesizing the wisdom gained through April's experiences into a powerful, forward-moving energy. The driver of the Chariot wears armor, suggesting that you'll emerge from this transformative period with greater protection, not walls that isolate, but boundaries that honor your authentic self while allowing for meaningful connection. The sphinxes that pull the Chariot, one black, one white, represent opposing forces brought into harmony through the driver's will. For you, this may manifest as finding balance between work and rest, material success and spiritual fulfillment, or individual ambition and community contribution. Your capacity to hold these seeming opposites in creative tension will become a source of tremendous power. I'm also drawing your attention to the Emperor card, which seems to be influencing your reading from a distance. This suggests that questions of authority and structure will be significant themes during this transformative period. You may find yourself reassessing your relationship to power, both your own power and the power structures around you. The Emperor reminds us that true authority comes not from control, but from wisdom and integrity. As you rebuild after the Tower's necessary disruption, consider what kind of authority you wish to embody and what structures will truly support your authentic expression. The Knight of Swords energy is also present on the periphery of your reading, suggesting that swift mental action will play a role in your journey. This knight represents the courage to pursue truth and clarity, even when the path forward isn't entirely clear. His presence suggests that you may need to make decisions with incomplete information during this time. Trust your capacity to adjust course as new information emerges, rather than waiting for perfect certainty before taking action. As we look deeper into the final days of April, I see that the waning moon will amplify your ability to release what no longer serves you. This is an excellent time to consciously let go of outdated goals, limiting beliefs, or relationships that have run their course. Mercury's position supports clear communication about your boundaries and desires, which will be particularly important as you navigate the social energies of the Three of Cups. Venus's influence during this period brings a softening to your typically disciplined approach. This allows for greater receptivity and openness to unexpected blessings. Don't be surprised if something you've long desired arrives in an entirely unexpected form. Your willingness to receive with an open heart will determine how fully you can embrace these gifts. Mars in a water sign during this time suggests that your actions will be more deeply informed by your emotional wisdom. Rather than pushing forward based solely on logical assessment, you'll find yourself moving in rhythm with subtle inner promptings. This intuitive approach to action might feel unfamiliar, but will lead you to precisely where you need to be. Jupiter's expansive energy touches your creativity sector during this final week of April, suggesting that artistic expression or innovative thinking could provide unexpected solutions to practical challenges. Even if you don't consider yourself creative in the conventional sense, allowing yourself to play with possibilities without immediate practical application could yield surprising insights. The asteroid Chiron, known as the wounded healer, forms a significant aspect to your sun during this period. This suggests that some of the transformations you're experiencing may touch on old wounds or vulnerabilities. Remember that these sensitive areas often contain your greatest gifts for both self-healing and supporting others. By acknowledging and tending to your own healing process, you create space for profound growth and authentic connection. I'm also noticing that the North Node, which represents your soul's evolutionary direction, is activating your house of shared resources and deep transformation. This suggests that learning to both give and receive support, whether emotional, practical, or financial, is a key growth area for you at this time. The tower's disruption may specifically target areas where you've been either overly self-sufficient or overly dependent on others. Finding the balanced middle path will be part of your journey. Spiritual and practical guidance. Capricorn, this final week of April offers you a journey from solitude to celebration, with necessary transformations along the way. The stars are aligning to help you release outdated structures while preserving what truly matters. I sense this is a pivotal time that will set the tone for your coming months. Trust the process, embrace the changes, and know that community awaits you on the other side. Your inherent strength and practicality will guide you through even the most challenging transitions, ultimately leading to a place of greater authenticity and connection. The cards are speaking strongly of renewal and realignment with your true purpose. As you move through these final days of April, remain open to unexpected opportunities, especially those that arise from the ashes of what once seemed certain. Your ability to adapt while staying grounded in your values will be your greatest asset during this time. I'm also receiving a message about the importance of connecting with the natural world during this period of transformation. As an earth sign, you draw strength from physical connection with the land. Even brief moments spent in natural settings, whether tending a garden, walking through a park, or simply feeling the earth beneath your feet, will help you remain centered as you navigate the energetic shifts of this time. The number 8 appears to be significant for you during this period. Perhaps watch for this number appearing in your life as a sign that you're aligned with the cosmic currents. The 8 represents infinity stood upright, symbolizing the balance between material and spiritual worlds that you're being called to embody. A specific crystal that might support your journey during this time is malachite, known for its transformative properties and ability to help release patterns that no longer serve while supporting healthy growth. Its swirling green patterns mirror the cycles of death and rebirth that you're navigating, reminding you that what appears to be an ending often contains the seeds of new beginnings. Black tourmaline would also serve you well during this time of change, offering grounding and protection as you navigate the tower's energy. This stone helps to transmute negative energy into positive, supporting you in finding the gifts within challenging circumstances. Placing a piece near your workspace or carrying it with you could help stabilize your energy field during particularly intense moments. A simple ritual that might support you during this time involves consciously releasing what no longer serves you while setting intentions for what you wish to cultivate. Find a quiet moment at twilight, that liminal time between day and night that mirrors the transitional energy you're experiencing. Write down what you're ready to release on one piece of paper and what you're calling in on another. Burn the release paper safely, perhaps in a fireproof dish, while saying, I release what no longer serves my highest good. Then place the intention paper somewhere visible as a reminder of what you're moving toward. The element of water appears significant for your emotional processing during this time. Consider incorporating water into your daily routine, perhaps through a ritual bath with sea salt and essential oils, spending time near a natural body of water, or simply being mindful of staying hydrated. Water helps to move emotion through the body, preventing stagnation during times of change. I'm also sensing that your breath will be a powerful ally during this transformative period. When you feel overwhelmed by the pace or intensity of change, return to your breath as an anchor. A simple practice of breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding for 4 can help regulate your nervous system and return you to your center. From this centered place, you can more clearly discern which actions will support your highest good. The color indigo appears in your energy field, suggesting that your third eye chakra, the center of intuition and inner vision, is particularly active during this time. Paying attention to your dreams, intuitive hits, and synchronicities will provide valuable guidance as you navigate these changes. Consider keeping a dream journal or making note of recurring symbols or themes that appear in your awareness. Oak tree energy surrounds you during this period, reminding you of your own strength and resilience. Like the oak, you have deep roots and a sturdy trunk that can withstand strong winds. The oak's ability to bend without breaking offers a perfect metaphor for the flexibility you're developing alongside your natural steadfastness. Spending time with oak trees, either physically or through visualization, can help you embody these qualities. Closing thoughts. As our reading draws to a close, I want to emphasize that while this period may bring challenges, you are more than equipped to not only survive, but thrive through these transformations. Your Capricorn resilience, combined with newfound flexibility and community support, creates a powerful foundation for the journey ahead. Trust the wisdom of both your practical nature and your intuitive knowing as you navigate these cosmic currents. The overall arc of your reading, from the Hermit's solitude through the Tower's transformation to the Three of Cups celebration, suggests a profound journey of self-discovery and authentic connection. By honoring each phase of this process rather than rushing toward the outcome, you'll gain wisdom that will serve you for years to come. Remember that even as external circumstances shift, your core values and inherent worth remain unchanged. The recognition coming your way through the Six of Wands is not creating your value, but merely acknowledging what was already there. Similarly, the Tower's disruption doesn't diminish your achievements, but rather creates space for even more authentic expression. The community you discover through the Three of Cups isn't just a pleasant outcome of your journey, but an essential part of your growth process. Allow yourself to be supported and to support others as you all navigate these transformative times. The connections formed now have the potential to develop into long-term relationships that nurture your continued evolution. If you'd like to explore any aspect of this reading more deeply, please let me know. The cards have much more to reveal about your path forward, and I sense there are specific areas where additional clarity would be beneficial for you. Until next time, may the stars light your way and the earth support your steps.